Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video I'm going to be decluttering and organizing some of the drawers in my bedroom. There's a lot of things that I just need to go through just to have better organized for my peace of mind, and also a ton that I just need to donate. So if you're like me and you're decluttering, reorganizing spaces for the month of January, then you're in the right place. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, remember to give the video a thumbs up as it helps me get my content out there to everybody. And if you like what you see, make sure that you subscribe as it helps me on my way to 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal for 2024. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first and foremost, I wanted to show some of the areas that I'm going to be decluttering. So I have my bureau over here. I only have a few drawers that I need to do. And then I also have the dresser that I'm going to be tackling today. I have a few drawers over here too, because everything is split between myself and my husband, just to kind of make things easier in terms of storage. I can't totally take over everything. Then we have the closet. So it looks a lot worse than what it is. This bag here is to donate. That's all of Logan's items, some toys, clothing, everything that I purged from his room, and maybe a few more items from downstairs, including a backpack. And then for my husband's side of things, I'm not going to be purging his side of the closet. What I am going to do is take everything out of the closet. If not today, then tomorrow, just because I'm running kind of short on time today. It's been a very busy week, and I'm going to take everything out, deep clean the closet, get it reset, and then I'll be going through my clothing and donating what needs to be donated, and just kind of, better organizing this whole section. So let's go ahead and just jump into some decluttering. So I am starting off in the bureau, and I decided the only drawer I'm going to tackle, at least on film, was going to be the pajama drawer as well as the sock drawer. I do have the other two drawers above me that are mine, but not stuff I'd want to put on camera. So you guys can see I had random things in my pajama drawer, including my CPR mask that I've had for a few years. I do need to get a new one. But what I decided to do was just better organize what's going to go in here, and then you'll see shortly I divided out some of the clothes that no longer serve me that are going to be donated, things that were never used, and some that are just seasonal. That's the way I decided to do my pajama drawer. I feel like eventually, this might even migrate to the two drawers that are under the bed. Eventually I'll figure out exactly what I want to do planning wise, but for right now, just keeping out my fall and winter pajamas because it's cooler here in New England was important to me, so that's why I started this project first. So far, that little pile over there, old socks that have holes in them that have actually been sewn. Yes, I used my sewing kit, mom and dad, but some of them are just really, really old and worn in different spaces, like things I can't sew, so those go in the trash along with a few other things. This was just in the wrong space. These are my leggings, and I don't know how that got mixed in with my pajamas. These are some of my seasonal, like Christmas pajamas, which honestly I wear year round if I want to, but I'm trying to be good about sorting things. And some of these are my spring and summer pajamas that just never made it into one of the bins. I technically, like, I trade them out from season to season. And that right there is a pajama set that was never worn. It's just been sitting there, so that's ready to donate. And I have, sorry, you can hear my son and my husband and FaceTime. I also have a shirt to donate. So next up, and don't mind some of the mess on the side, that is not mine, my husband's going to put away his things, is just the dresser. So this, like I said before, is divided. This is a shared drawer between my husband and I, but nothing I'm going to put on film because it's pretty much organized already. These two drawers are my husband's, so I'm not going to touch them because, again, he's going to go through his own thing. These bottom two drawers are mine, though. So this actually isn't all that bad, but I do have to go through because there's some things that really don't fit me, etc. And this bottom drawer has turned into a hot mess express. Things are just kind of thrown everywhere. My goal is to have this bottom drawer be half seasonal, half workout clothes. So basically where we're in winter right now, I would have my spring and summer shirts, shorts, all these things neatly organized along with my workout clothes. I used to have hoodies in here. I'm going to move that. And up here, I want this to be the t-shirts and things that I wear during the week. And then the pants that I would use during the season. So jeans, leggings, etc. I have on pants that normally would go in this drawer. They're just like some jogging pants. So that's how I would like to organize them. So tackling this bottom drawer was important to me. It had a ton, and I do mean a ton, of just like shorts and things that were thrown in there. I did remove the two sweatshirts, and primarily, you know, it's pretty good condition. There's none of the like little crumbs or pieces of dirt that accumulate at the bottom of the drawer sometimes. So I didn't need to like vacuum that out, but I went ahead and divided up a few piles of shorts, and then you'll see my son joined me. You know, when you're doing this on a weekday night, which I was, you know, when I was filming for this video, it's tough to kind of keep him engaged because I was doing this so close to bedtime. So I didn't care that he joined me. He was just kind of talking to me about Spider-Man and different parts of his day, which I love. So kept me company while I was doing this. But most of this you guys will see are tank tops and workout clothes and things that I'll wear when I'm doing my Peloton. Let me know if you have a drawer dedicated to your workout clothes, shorts, leggings, etc. Or if it's just me, and then you'll see the top drawer once I tackle that. You know, I just wanted it better organized so I can grab and go during the week. A lot of that is dress down clothes, and then when I get home, I'm usually really quick to change out of my scrubs for the day just to get the germs and other things off of me. I'll usually grab a t-shirt from that top drawer, pair of leggings or pants, and then I'm good to go. So that's why I wanted both of these drawers as organized as I possibly can, because odds are I'm hitting both drawers in one day, whether I'm changing into loungewear for that top drawer and then, you know, throwing on some workout gear for the bottom drawer. I'm accessing it every day, so I really need it organized so I can just grab and go. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly show you what the drawers look like now that they're all set. So basically what I have here, I have some work t-shirts for my dress down days, my regular t-shirts during the week, and just a lot of pants and leggings. My go-to during the week, usually obviously not at work because I'm in scrubs most of the time. And then this bottom drawer, even though, you know, I'm going to try and keep it as neat as possible. Eventually what's going to happen, the shorts and the leggings, pants will switch out once the weather gets warmer, but this is primarily my workout clothes. All my shirts that I typically use along with my riding shorts that I just have off to the side for my Peloton. So I think that came out pretty good, pretty well organized. And the only thing I was actually able to get rid of after those pajamas that I haven't used, and a Christmassy shirt, are these jeans here. So these are going to be donated. I think I had the hope I was going to fit into these again someday, and it just never happened. And to be honest with you, I think even if I reach my healthy weight, my healthy goal, with the Peloton, among other things, I'm still not going to fit into that. And that's okay. It's going to find its new home. I also have this great tank top. It's a little bit, it's a little snug on me. So, you know, I have so many tank tops that I feel like I'm fine with giving this away. So this is also going to be donated as well. So we're going to move on to the closet. It may not necessarily be today, but I'm going to do my best to film it. If not, it will be tomorrow and we'll be finished. All right, so back at it, day 2, because I couldn't finish everything day 1. I'm going to start just taking everything out of the closet. Everything. Like I said, my husband's side of the closet, I'm pretty much going to leave alone. He's going to have to look through and see what he needs to declutter. It may not be much because we've done that already. My side of the closet, I'm going to have quite a bit. So I am going to move everything out of here so I can get a nice clean in here. And then we will start the decluttering process for the closet. So as you guys can probably see, I look a little bit different. I promise you this is actually filmed the next day. I went and had my hair colored, a little bit of a trim. I was getting tired of the blonde, even though I really liked it. And I feel like in a sense I look a little bit younger with the lighter hair, but I went back to my dark hair. Just it's easier for me to manage, one color, and a little less expensive for me over time. But overall, I like the look. I mean, I was born with really, really dark brown hair anyway, so not too much of a change there. So what you guys see me doing here is just emptying out the closet. As I said earlier, I'm going to empty out all of my husband's side, which I'm doing here, and he's going to go through, you know, his decluttering process when he can. We often declutter at the same time. Usually for New Year's or the first of the year, we have tons of bags to donate. But I feel like throughout the year, we've been really good about if it doesn't serve a purpose, it doesn't fit us, we're going to donate it. Or if it's full of holes, you know, it was one of those comfort items, like why did we keep it in the first place? It just goes in the trash. So that we've been really good about. So the first thing I had wanted to do before I started to deep clean this closet is just empty it out. So usually I'll just throw everything on the bed and then go from there. So I'm using a microfiber cloth to get things cleaned up here, and in the bucket is really hot water and actually vinegar. I'm out of Fabuloso and Pine Sol, which is devastating to me, but you know, it still does the trick, and you know, it's going to cut through some of the grease there, which I love. People have been using vinegar for years, so I'm a little, you know, new to this to that trend, I should say, but I'm only doing this in the meantime because I don't have my Fabuloso. I'm a Fabuloso lover. Let me know down below what you guys use for your multi-purpose cleaners. You know, nothing wrong with the natural with the vinegar and stuff too. I just prefer the Fabuloso. Also, let me know when's the last time you cleaned out your closet. And I mean, not just decluttering and reorganizing like I've been doing, but deep cleaning like I'm doing here and really getting in there and taking the dust and the grime off of there. Just like to see how often you guys clean out your closet, because it might be more often than I do. This is probably the only time this year this is going to happen unless I'm better about it. But odds are, like you see me doing the baseboards here, once a year. Let me know down below. So my son was loving the fact that it was empty. We had a dance party. I didn't want to throw the music in the video just because you never know. I didn't want to get in trouble for that. But we were just having a dance party in there. The acoustics were great. So you got to celebrate the little things and have fun when you can. And he definitely did. So once that was done, I went ahead and vacuumed and washed the floor. It definitely wasn't as bad as like the year previous or anything like that, because I do vacuum and wash this actually pretty often as long as nothing's on the floor. But it was just nice. It felt light, it felt clean, and it gave me a good idea of how I wanted to organize my clothes after. So as you guys can see, this is the majority of my stuff on top. I had already put away a good chunk of my husband's clothes. So for me, I'm just kind of color coordinating, throwing it in the closet, and you'll see it in the very end. And when I'm taking things off the hanger and folding them, that's my donation pile. Like this beautiful red dress that I love, but I haven't fit in it in the last 3-4 years. And odds are I'm not going to get that figure back, even if I slim down a little bit. That was like me in peak condition, peak shape. And honestly, it's a beautiful dress. It's in great condition. I'd rather somebody be able to wear it and utilize it now. So that's primarily what I did as I went through all my dresses, all my long sleeve clothes and things like that. If I haven't worn it in the last couple of years, if I know I'm not going to fit into it, it's being folded, put to the side, so I know it can go to good use in the donation pile. Okay, so most of my clothes I've decluttered. There wasn't a lot I had to give away. It's a decent pile for where I'm at my point in life. My style has changed, obviously, since I've had my son, you know. Am I back to my goal weight? No, but I'm hoping to be at some point, especially with this year. I've been keeping up with Peloton and things like that. But there's just things that I had to give away. They're in great shape, even though they've been worn, but I know somebody else can use it more than I have. What's left on the bed here is actually all my husband's, and he's gonna go through that when he can. Most of it is work clothes. He's got a few nice polos in there, etc. That's just kind of his style. So I'm gonna throw everything back in there, and when he can, he'll declutter that on his own time. And then I'll show you guys the piles that I have left, and I will be done with decluttering my room, which I'm super excited. And the whole reorganization part, everything kind of has its own slot now. I went through, you'll see in the closet, everything is color organized, or my color organization, right? But it works out well for what we need right now. So can't wait to show you guys that. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the end result and what this looks like for our closet. Everything has been better organized. My husband's stuff is all here to the left. Again, he's going to go through a few more pieces of clothing to declutter and just kind of donate. I have a little bit of a gap over here strictly so I can close the door a little bit easier. If there's clothes over here, when my clothes used to be on the side, it just used to catch on the door, which was a pain in the butt. We have, those are my pants over there, some robes, which, you know, I'll use a couple times a year. Honestly, I could probably donate that too, but I'll give that another couple of weeks. And a ton of extra hangers. That's just my summer and spring pajamas and stuff like that. So I'll switch those out when the weather's a little bit warmer. And then on my side, this is all my clothing. So what I did, I have my t-shirts and some nicer shirts weaved in. I have my long sleeves. This will eventually move come springtime. I'll put it in the armoire in the guest bedroom. And then I have the dresses and stuff that I pretty much use throughout the year. I do have some that are technically winter and fall, but most of these are spring, summer. So I'm just going to keep them there. And then I organize what little shoes I have left. I have 2 pairs of shoes that are considered semi-fancy. I've got the 2 wedges. I no longer have any heels. I'll probably have to go shopping for some if I absolutely needed it, but I don't anticipate any type of weddings or anything at this point. I have some purses and my medical stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I'm pretty happy with how this came out. At least it's been decluttered for the most part. Nothing on the floor officially, which I love. And it's just better organized for us to access, and it's all stuff that we use. So I'm really, really happy with that purge and with the reorganization of it. So just so you guys can see what we're donating, this little pile over here is all donations. So that big bag in the corner was already my son's belongings. There's probably about 12 items left over for my son in that bag. The rest is everything that I decluttered. It's pretty full, to be quite honest with you. I've got a pair of shoes that's in great condition that's going to be donated. Backpack, since my son has like 4 or 5 with some extra supplies inside, so it's another potty chart, untouched, to be donated, along with some like Spider-Man masks. And then this full little baggie of things is all stuff to go in the trash. Tidbits that I cleared out, all that good stuff. So all that is going to go in the trash. And then, yeah, I'm pretty excited about, you know, that decluttering, and everything just feels lighter and fresh. The bureau, the dresser, the closet. So if, you know, you have something to tackle, well worth doing, especially if it, you know, minimizes the clutter in your home and you're able to donate it like we're doing today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.